They're showing aggression. I feel threatened. So they start shooting naturally, because that's it. Of course. Don't think they want to talk, brother. Guess it's a good thing. Today was just day. They start flexing. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How you all doing? Hope you're well. So, the title of this video may seem like I'm being derogatory, and I know it's probably even going to be demonetized because YouTube, that's how YouTube works, but it's actually a quote. There's a brand new comic being pitched over on Kickstarter or Indiegogo, I can't remember exactly which, a crowdfund. The writer is describing it as a revolutionary leftist take on superheroes. Yep, that's going to go down incredibly well, isn't it? It is quite funny because a lot of independent comics have now gone, obviously, to crowdfund, and they've done incredibly well. They earn hundreds of thousands of pounds and dollars, all the same. They earn so much money, and I don't think, not off the top of my head anyway, I don't think there's been a notable sort of leftist approach doing that in the exact same way, because, of course, DC and Marvel are generally speaking quite to the left in their political leanings at the moment. So there hasn't been a need to, because that, you know, that audience and that creative, the creatives behind it have been orchestrating things. So there hasn't actually been a need to, but I mean, this is interesting, don't you think? My God. Before we get into this, ladies and gents, I am making another film, and for all those people that say, well, I'm not going to donate because I haven't seen anything to do with Black Fields, here's a behind-the-scenes clip.
It's like a big heavy boulder, mate. That's what it is. Should have called you Boulder and then Boulder. Two brothers. Boulder and the Boulder. Right, that's it, guys.
There you go. This is why it's really important to turn your notifications on, because I actually showed this about two, three weeks ago in a video. So please do turn your bell notifications on. But yes, I am making a psychological horror film which tackles mental health, suicide and depression. So please do check it out. There's a link to the GoFundMe down below. It would mean the world to me. And yes, Blackfields is coming, and there will be a teaser trailer. But these things do take a long time. And I was transparent from the start. We won't be seeing anything this side of, well, this year, basically. It'll be January, I'd imagine, that I'll be able to get the ball rolling and actually show you guys a little bit more. But there you go. Check it out. It's down below. So here we go. This article is linked down below as well. Disgraced G.I. Joe writer Aubrey Sitterson recently launched a Kickstarter for a new series titled Beef Bros. And he describes it as a revolutionary leftist take on superheroes. Like I said, I mean, it's interesting, isn't it? You know, like, has there ever been a Kickstarter for like a lefty-leaning comic? I don't think there has. And I understand that there's like Indiegogo. Comics are massive. Like, they're huge. And I get why. Because, like, one of my favourite comics of all time, right, was Schlan or Slain from 2000 AD, right? And that comic is just brutal and disgusting. Like, it's like taking Conan, but up even a higher level than that. Like, it's really brutal. And I don't think that could get made today, you know? But, like, I remember reading that as a kid. So I understand why we are moving things to Indiegogo. I get it. It's the same as me making my own films, you know? There's a service which is not being serviced, right? There's an audience there. They're not getting what they want. So you go, as a creative, direct to the consumer. And that's why making the films are so important. And that's why you guys supporting them is, again, so important. Because otherwise these things won't get made. You know, you're not seeing it from Hollywood. Hollywood's just shutting down. And even when they aren't shutting down, they just don't make it. It's the same with comics. But this is fascinating stuff. Like, it really is. Look at these two. The Beef Bros. Like, how corny can you get? Citizen will be collaborating with artist Tyrell Cannon on the series that will see two superheroes named Huey and Ajax Beef, who are willing to brawl with sadistic police, cruel landlords, and predatory corporations, not because of any complicated college boy theorizing, but because helping people out is simply the right thing to do. Wow. I mean, look, it is the right thing to do, and you should help people out, and you should be nice. Too often, like, as a massive weird side note, yesterday I rescued a pigeon. Like, I sit here and I got windows in front of me, and I watched a pigeon fly into a wall, and I was like, oh, for God's sake. So I went out and, you know, put it in a box and things like that, and I waited, and I called the RSPCA and all this kind of nonsense. And the other day, I saw a baby deer by the side of the road, and I stopped, and I had to pick that up and take that to I had to drive an hour to take that to a vet's. A specific vet that deals with large hoofed animals. Can you believe that? But you do it because it's the nice thing to do, right? Like, I don't want stuff like that on my conscience. And it'd be the same as if I saw someone being belittled in the street or having, you know, an altercation and, you know, clearly they were being outmatched and being bullied. You should help people out. It's the right thing to do. It's what's on your conscience. But the problem is that he's looking at this only from that left-leaning political spectrum. So it's very much like only big corporations bad. Only police bad. You know, only landlords bad. Like, that's not... No. You're halfway there. Open your eyes to the other half, you know? It's like you got... It's literally... I like to... Well, I've just made this analogy up. But when you are certain left-leaning or right-leaning, it's like you only look at the world through one eye. So you can only see. You don't have the full peripheral vision. Left and right. Get it? There you go. There's an analogy for you. For your little buttholes. So, yeah, and it's interesting. But, yeah, whatever. I went on a massive tangent then, didn't I, about bloody pigeons and deers. He goes on to describe the 32-page full-colour issue as an anarcho-communist take on superheroes. Yeah, there you go. They're never going to paint anything bad that deals with the left, are they? With politics so radical that the big corporate-owned publishers would never touch it. And here we go. Here's the glory that is Beef Bros. Think you can just mooch off society? But I'm not hurting anyone. Yeah, even worse. You're hurting business. These are two policemen, by the way. But I got nowhere else to go. What about my stuff? Garbage truck's coming. We won't write you up for littering this time. I mean, it's like a child wrote this. That's not even neighbourly. Sorry, these are these are the Beef Bros. That's not very neighbourly. I don't know why they sound like that. What? You're interfering with police business. Who do you think you are? And here we go. I'm Huey Beef. And this is my brother Ajax. We aren't looking for a fight. I hope you find this as funny as I do. But we ain't afraid of one neither. That dude's got it rough enough already. Leave him alone. And then it continues. They're the Beef Bros? What are they wearing? Yeah, what the fuck are they wearing? It's not just a leftist radical take on superheroes. It's ultra homoerotic as well. Like, what the piss is this? Fuck me. And here we go. They're showing aggression. I feel threatened. So they start shooting naturally, because that's it. Of course. Don't think they want to talk, brother. Guess it's a good thing. Today was just day. They start flexing. How more homoerotic? How much more homoerotic can you get? They flex their muscles at the exact moment to repel the bullets. How strong are these guys? Fuck me. Anyway. Oh my god. Citizen also told Bleeding Cool that he describes the comic as nice leftism. And that it is an antidote to toxic masculinity. Right, okay. Citizen's theory that mainstream corporate comics wouldn't publish a book is an interesting theory, although I don't think it holds water, as DC Comics just turned Barbara Gordon, aka Batgirl, into an Antifa activist. Yeah, they did. The Beef Bros Kickstarter has currently raised $5,442 from 173 backers, and it's aiming to raise at least 15 grand. Oh my lord. Seriously, guys. The campaign has a number of stretch goals, 20 grand, Citizen claims that it will take a page rate. If not, he claims he's not taking a page rate at all. It also means pay raises for the rest of the creative team, which includes colorist Fico Ossio and letterer Taylor Esposito. 25 grand, Citizen claims the funds will go to funding the creative costs of issue number 2. And then 30 grand, the entire team gets their increased rate on Beef Bros number 2. I mean, this is... What is this? I'm just gonna leave you. I'm gonna leave you with this again. Like, I'm Hugh and Beef, and this is my brother Ajax. We ain't afraid of none either. Like, fucking seriously. Oh my god. They I don't think they want to talk, brother. Guess it's a good thing. Today was chess day. Oh god. Anyway, there you go. Hope you found this as funny as I did.